Hello, I'm Jerry Rigged, and this is the Duskers Daily Challenge for October 24th, 2018. Looking at yesterday's leaderboard, a total of 19 players, with Dano, myself, and Decavoid keeping the top score of 750 with varying reasons. LB scored a 730, Mustika 21 a 710. I'm trying to read both those numbers at once. Smith a 690, Marvin 652, Snowfrost 650, Reuven 620, and Arkwry a 590. With Dargard having a bad day and ending up with a 270 and 16th. Pretty bad ship yesterday overall. Unfortunately, I missed a room, but it doesn't look like there was much of anything to miss there. Today we have remote power, fantastic sensor, which is alright, and about average drone health. 4 infestations again on a medical B. Alright, we've got a cannon as well, which will make the ending go out with a bang. That's probably the worst joke that I could ever make there. And nothing in the starting room. How much do we have powered in the oh shit. Well, we have some airlocks to work with, and remote power, so... Oh, I hear a swarm on the other side of D6. There's no generator in here. Oh, this could go badly. Alright, that's probably a leaper. Leaper, go away, please. Nope, it's a swarm. Son of a bitch. Okay, we're good. We're good. I remembered remote power. All right. Right, this is the room that might have made a difference for a lot of people. Oh shit. This is the room that might have made a difference for a lot of people, because when you closed that door, could have made a difference on whether or not there was something in there. Let's open up D10 and D17. Maybe I can get these swarm in the same room and make sure D10 is safe. Now, getting 2 swarms in the same room together is not a appealing prospect, but getting them out of that room is pretty nice. And being able to move around the ship also kind of helpful. R4 is not a safe room at all, period, end of story. And I definitely don't want to play with letting anything in there, because I'd like to know when that spawns. You're not moving. Okay, let's close D10. You're not moving at all. Why aren't you moving? Oh, son of a bitch. No. What? Oh, son of a bitch. Alright, there's the other generator. That doesn't really make sense. How are there three... That's nice. Alright, there's no... How? 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 I am thoroughly confused. Ooh. Well. That's unfortunate. I might be okay. Son of a bitch. Alright, I'll just let everybody die in that room then. No, I'll just let everybody die in that room. I don't expect that room's gonna be a big money room. You know what? I can just... Yeah, I'll be fine just putting them in R8 and not... and just flagging that or something. Although, that may be a slime spawn. That doesn't make sense, though. That would have had to happen at, like, 4 minutes. But at 4 minutes, I don't think that could have happened. No, that's definitely a swarm. I'm guessing poor hole integrity? Yeah. So I need to move them into R3 and then into D6. And I guess into D9. I mean, it's not ideal, but it'll work. I don't want to vent R3. I could vent R5. See, this is what I'm talking about. There might be slime in R2, which would be really shitty. I have a way to test that. The Trump ship scan, because ship scan clearly didn't work on one room. Nope, that's slime. Shit. Alright, that's another swarm. Let's open them to D21. Let's not do that. Let's... I just... Oh, man. Something in my head is just saying that it is too wrong to open up a room with a hazard, even though I know that hazard absolutely, positively must be slime. Oh, that's nice. Oh man, I can't do it. Unfortunately, D16 could lead to the generator, which means I might have to, let's... I don't want to ventilate R2 yet. There's too much at stake there. So I'm going to turn this into a slow run, despite my hard drive screaming. I need to figure out if I have a Blu-ray writer too, because I'm not... I mean, I know I have a Blu-ray reader, but it doesn't actually say Blu-ray writer, unless that BW is... I guess that probably is what it is. I'm pretty sure that I got one for one of my computers. I'm not sure if I got one for both. Alright, I'm going to think that both of these rooms were clear to begin with, because, well, that hasn't really been that long, has it? Let's send out another probe. They don't get damage from radiation, so... Alright, that's definitely been long enough. Hopefully. I mean, it's possible. But, hopefully not. There's a generator. Alright, excellent. I know both spawns from R4 have happened. So I am okay. Alright, that's the rest of the ship. Shit. Alright, so... I still don't like doing this. Oh, I didn't look at the time before I went in. That could have gone bad. And this room could be filled with slime. Well, shit. Alright. It's sacrificial lamb time. Holy shit. I was absolutely certain that everything had spawned from there. Holy shit. Alright. R10 is my best room for possibility of having something that I can move around. So let's hope this is clear. It's a sentry. That's definitely a sentry. Also, they really don't like probes. I would expect that R10 might not close properly. Alright, that's what I wanted. Ship scan isn't going to help, and that's a firm install. What just deactivated? Oh. Well, shit. Alright. This should be safe. Actually, okay. So R11 should be safe. I do only have precious few seconds to get to the end of this hallway and back. That's more than I'd like to have spent here. Actually, R16 is a great room to kill that sentry. Except... Alright, that was Swarm. Right, I remember hearing that. Let's see if I can get it crowded in there with R10. I might even vent that room. R6 is a great room to do it, except... Well, that worries me. Okay. I can check the rooms. I was actually forgetting that. Oh, hello. That's more time than I had before. I don't want to check this tiny room because there's possibly going to be no... Possibly is definitely a word, by the way. There's possibly going to be no way to untriggered R7. Oh. Son of a bitch. Alright, go forth. I would have sworn that I heard Swarm in there, but apparently not. Little probe, little probe. You know what? Let's not kill the little probe. Can I close it? Okay, I can close it. Let's give that a tiny bit of time and send in the probe. The only problem with putting a sentry in there is it's probably going to be accessible from D16, and it might not even leave the door. So, I would probably want it to go in... Well, if it goes in from... Shit. What? Oh. I'm not even going to worry about that anymore. I don't have... I'm not fast enough to pull that off. Alright, so I've got some options for dealing with the sentry. I need to remember that I cannot use R9. I don't need the probe anymore, really. So I've got some options. One thing that might be a little bit interesting is if I vented R6. Now, this isn't the best idea, certainly, but what it would allow me to do is get rid of that sensor. That sensor is my biggest problem right now in getting a sentry. Alternately, I could use R10, except I would have to vent R11 to really pull that off effectively. Because I want sensors in there. R12 is an interesting option, but one I don't think would work effectively. Because I have no real way to guarantee when the sentry's going to go in there. R11's a terrible option. R13 isn't the worst option, but getting that to play out is problematic at best. If I can send the sentry into... No, if I send it in from R4, it'll be stuck in the door when it dies, probably. I think my best case scenario is going to be to try to time it out. And hope that I can access it from D16 without getting radiated. I don't think that's likely, though. Like, R6 is probably the best room. R6 or R13. The problem is getting the sentry into the room and staying there. And then the problem with R13 is I can't really access R2, which would be the best option overall. The second problem is I've got these things in R10 that are just pains in the ass. How can I do this? How can I do this? Also, I don't have access to ship scan in R6, which I would like to have. I don't know... no new items, but it didn't give me a failed reading. So I'm going to take that as a good thing. I can make access to A2, even if that means that I have to kill the defense. One thing that I would like to do is check R6 with the probe. Problem being, opening the door with D16 is not the way I want to go. Probably if I did it, I'd want to open up R8. Or do it as a last resort. Damn, I've got decisions here, and I don't like any of them. Alright, let's close D18. Actually, leave D18 open. Dock to A3. Let's open up D19. Let's not worry about 20. Open up D13. And see how far I can get, and just vent... both of these things. They're definitely not sentries. That's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. 4 and 6. 4 minutes. Low % chance of collision. Let's just leave that open for a little while. Haha! Of course, that is exactly where I don't want them if I want to send in a probe through R6. Because no matter what, I'm not going in that way. Yeah, let's open up D9 and see if I can shuffle out those swarms into 4 and 5. Of course I did. Let's close 18. Alright. D0, definitely not a functioning thing. And I have no idea actually how many swarm are in that room. I can definitely hear them if I go check, but... Damn it. All right. Sacrificial lamb number 2. Should go straight in there. All right. All right, I definitely don't want to lose that for good, so let's get you back in here. I would like to pop it and... Oh, son of a bitch. I fucked up the sentry. Let's just kill those swarm. I'm not going to use R8 to access R6. Failed to collide. I have fixed this problem before. I don't remember how. Well, you know what? That worked. Alright. Let's put you back in D13. Haha. No, you don't. I don't care if R8 gets radiated. Y'all gonna die. Now it just doesn't matter. Wow, they lasted long enough to get into R6, and then, yep, there's more. They're escaping. Nope, they're dead. Alright, I think what I want to do... R13 is a fantastic room to radiate. The only complication is getting in there safely. And getting to the right position. I think I can put sensors where it will leave it right in front of D18. And if that's not the case, then maybe it'll be in front of D15. Probably not, but I guess I can find out. I do have ship scan on R10, I think. Did I check that? Shit. Okay, let's, no, A2. Let's, I don't need 7 anymore. 9. Didn't check the time before I did that. So that's going to be 1 to attack, and then the rest I want to have, I think, right here. Let's open up D13, dock to A3, just to make sure that I can ship scan that. If I can't, then I can use R3. That'll be alright. That's fine. And he's trundling along, going to R11, attacking. Alright. That's fine. What I'm hoping is he'll be about where that first sensor is to attack the other sensors. If he blocks that door open, that'll be a problem. But the damage will also be such that I should be able to get in there safely and wait in the door and then get in and out quickly. I hope. Not toe, time. Alright, I think ship's gonna work there. It said no new. I guess that doesn't matter for what I have in mind. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to open 16 and D7. So let's open 16 and get that started. I don't want to start radiating 7 until he's working on the sensors. So, yeah. And I'd like to do that right at the point of a minute. If that's at all possible. I'm going to have to let 16 actually get started and going, though. Alright, let's, 10, no longer responding. Where's 10? Okay, 10's fine. I guess let's go ahead and do that. I'm not going to be happy with this timing, I don't think. Actually, let's not do that. I'm not happy with this timing, but oh shit, no. Maybe. Alright, as soon as that starts, please let D18 close. Shit. Alright, right at the fucking minute mark. Of course it is. Wasn't quite where I wanted it to be, which means our 11 is going to get contaminated. I'm going to take extra damage getting in and out. Son of a bitch. Alright, we're at 40 seconds. If that door shuts, I'm going to go in the other way, even though it's going to mean more damage. Okay, that could have been worse. That could have been worse. 8 damage, that's worth it. I'll go ahead and dock to A1. I could have put them further away, which would have definitely been better. The range on these things is probably an exact science, but to my knowledge, it's not an exact science. And this ship is actually, except for one thing, it's done. It's clear. We've got radiation flooded everywhere. Unfortunately, I did my best there, but wasn't quite good enough. And let's talk to A4. R3 was a good room, but R2 has something coming for it. Bye-bye, slime. And then R9, actually. Let's open up D23. R7, and let's open up D21. And cannon R9. And that will vent most of the ship. Well, maybe not most of the ship, but a chunk of the ship. Probe was lost, but was already destroyed, so okay. Didn't destroy the generator, interestingly enough. So that's still powered. I could vent the whole rest of the ship. Let's... Oh, no, that's not. I'm not gonna... Really? I actually can't do 5 or 3. I can do 3. I can't do 5, though, because of the, what else can I open? Oh, radiation in 3. Well, that sucks. Let's see. 24 and 13 will start venting out the rest of that ship. D16. D17 and D6 will make the rest of the ship vent out. Yeah, that'll do it. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Lots of beeping. Lots of panic stuff. Total of 817. Had 825 without the damage. 2 scrap from the Sentry. Could have had 3 for 13 total. Ship scan on the entire ship. Well, probe on the entire ship. I love having probe. 1 propulsion fuel. 5 propulsion fuel. 5 points from propulsion fuel. Starting score of 520. Oh, 8 damage. I was thinking 18 for some reason. And 1 drone, 1 upgrade, which was a fantastic upgrade to have, let's be honest. Unfortunately, couldn't pick up the ship upgrade in R10. Meaning, yeah. Good ship overall. A little tough, but not bad. LB got everything. 3 scrap from the Sentry for an 839. Only taking 6 damage, which... I wonder what room he used, but, if I'd placed those sensors better, that would have been very nice for me, but it wasn't. So, LB with an 839, I have an 817, Deno a 795, Longfellow and 785. What happened with Longfellow? Longfellow lost a lot of health, possibly to slime in a room. Knowing that R2 got slimed early on, I guess, which was weird, but okay. And completely losing track of of swarms. So, damn, I'm glad that I didn't die. I can see that happening. Dano looks like he took a hit of damage too. Actually, he probably got everyone got damage from the sentry, I guess. That's true. How much damage makes the difference on certain things. Whether Longfellow player came out even because of that, because he took 60 damage. Whether he took the damage getting radiation or he took it somewhere else and then got the sentry as well, I'm not sure. The Integrator scored a 580, and Pacifier is playing right now. That's a new name, I think. So, if you haven't done your run yet, good luck. If you have, leave a comment with your own experiences and strategies for a ship like this. Overall, not my favorite, but not bad. Not bad for a 4 infestation ship. Also, extraordinarily long, so I apologize for that. Computer, I'm sorry you had to record so much. I need to get these videos off my hard drive, I think, just to make it work proper. I don't know, it's not working badly, and there's still space, but I have no idea what Windows keeps doing to clear space. I do not know. If you'd like to check out other videos, you can see Marvin, Copper, Dano416, LB, Mustika21, Dargard, Decavoid, Merkhowler, Corintoth, and Agenta1999, all listed in the video description. If you enjoyed, do please like, and have a good day.